What's up, college football fans? Welcome to the BT Sports Network. I'm your host, BT. Thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. Hop in the comment section. Appreciate y'all for tapping in. Also, turn on your post notifications so you notify every time I upload, every time I go live, every time I do anything on the BT Sports Network. Make sure you notify. Hit that notification bell for me. Just want to give a little comparison to Alabama and Georgia as far as how they match up as a team, not necessarily like individual players and the roster or whatnot. Just basically some of their stats that they have accumulated over the course of the season. Each playing 3 games. Alabama currently 2-1. Georgia 3-0. Georgia beat Tennessee. That's pretty much all they played so far. I think they played Marshall and who was it? Some I forgot who they played. Some small school. Alabama's played Florida State, Wisconsin, and ULM. So we sitting at 2-1. Georgia 3-0. Here's what I think will be a big part of the game. Will be a big storyline of the game. Alabama is averaging 335 yards through the air per game this season so far in 3 games. Georgia averaging 261 yards. So you got like a 70 something odd difference between passing yards per game. And this is also where that gets important because the passing defense, excuse me, Alabama allowing 108 yards through the air for opponents, which means they holding the opponents to 108 yards or less. Of course, they average out. So I think of course Florida State had more, but it averages out. And then you got Georgia allowing 217 yards per game through the air on defense. So I think that'll be a big telling part of it, especially if Ty Simpson continue to play the way that he's been playing these last few weeks. That'll pay huge dividends when you talk about the outcome of the game. Also, here's a touchdown interception ratio for both teams right now. Alabama 9 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Georgia 4 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Offensive efficiency, Alabama 83, Georgia 77. Georgia a little bit more efficient on defense. But so you see how they match up, and then that's why I'm saying like people will probably look at the Florida State game and think that this is a blowout, but this would be a blowout by Georgia. But you got to look at how they match up, and if you're looking at how they match up, Georgia doesn't really match up well with Alabama. It just comes down to coaching, the want to, the physicality of the game, and who wants it more. That's what it's gonna come down to. So those are the stats. We're still waiting until later on in the week to drop the predictions. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Subscribe, hit the notification.